back to my channel. The spring semester has already started because I'm filming this late and putting it up late because I'm the worst. But I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of how I take notes for class. At the time of recording this, the semester actually hadn't started yet, and I was just being a little spaz and taking notes ahead of time because that's me. I just have a lot of work this semester that I have to do, so I thought I'd get a little bit done before classes started. But basically what you're seeing is OneNote and split screen with McGraw-Hill's, I think it's called like Ready Read or Ready, hold on, I have it right here. It's called Read Anywhere, not Ready, sorry, my bad. But this is what the brand McGraw-Hill uses for their textbooks, for their e-textbooks, and I ended up getting my e-textbook for this class for free, which is really nice because it was $175. So I'm glad I got it for free. But basically I just use split screen and put them side by side. And I like to have more writing space, so if it's a textbook like this where the size kind of changes depending on how you split screen it, like it doesn't cut off the book, is what I mean, basically. I like to use the 3/4 on one side and 1/4 on the other split screen, just so I have some more room to write. But with one of my other textbooks, it's like a PDF textbook, so the text doesn't like shift and change, it's just like pictures of the textbook. So with that one, I have to do something a little bit different, and I usually do that in 50/50 because it's just easier to read it that way. But anyways, I think the style's called Cornell Notes. I don't really know though. I just got it. There was like a study YouTube channel or something, and what she does is she folds her paper over, like she writes on actual like real paper. But she'll fold her paper over and make that margin where I have the blue text, where it's like the title text, and you'll write the topic and then take your notes on the other side and have all your bullets and everything. So basically the way that I do that is I take the headers from the textbook, like the big headers, and put them in there. And then I go and take my notes on the other side. So I write down all of the things that are in bold and blue, which are like vocab words. And then at the beginning of a section, so this is section 1.2, at the beginning of a section I write down the title and I write down the learning objective and answer it if there is an answer to that question right there. But for the most part, I just usually write down the learning objective so it's easy to follow my notes and see what I'm supposed to be focusing on. And then with this e-textbook in particular, you can click on the blue text because they are vocab words. And it gives you just the straight definition, so you don't really have to like look in the textbook for it, which is kind of nice. And I like to put my definitions in a different color, so I just have gray in there for that. What else? I use the Apple Pencil and the 2017 iPad Pro, the big one, the 12.9-inch one. I got it secondhand. I've mentioned that a couple times before. And then I have a lot of different pens set up. So I had to make the screen recording bigger because it's not the same ratio that like a YouTube video is. So I had to cut off a lot of the top bar so you can't see some of the buttons up there. But what you can see are all of my pens and highlighters and stuff all laid out. There are lots of them. I don't know. I guess there's no like particular like color coding system or anything, but I do like to have the highlighter color and the writing color kind of match with each other. So I am planning on getting rid of the yellow one because you can't really read yellow, and then replacing one of the other colors and making a highlighter that's the same color so that they all match everything, which just makes it easier and it looks nice and everything. Another benefit of using OneNote is that you can share your notes with people, and I didn't actually know this, but when you share your notes with people, you're actually sharing like the whole notebook, and it's not just like a chapter or anything. I believe you can make PDFs from the different pages. but when you like just press the share button and share it, it shares the whole notebook. So one of my friends had all of my notes from the entire semester, even though she was only in like 2 of my classes. So that's one thing to note. We get Office 365 for free through school, and that'll be the same. I'm pretty sure both of the transfer schools that I'm looking at, that's the same. So I'll probably keep up the same system even after I transfer, which is pretty nice. I've been thinking about that a lot. I have applied to all 3 of my schools and bought transcripts for all of them and everything. And I'm really just waiting to hear back. Drexel University has this thing called Instant Decision Day. So what I'll do is I'll go to campus as soon as they have my transcripts in, so I don't have to buy them all over again for like the 4th time. I'll buy my once I have my transcripts and that's confirmed and everything, I will go and make an appointment, and then I just have to go down to campus and somebody will review my stuff and give me a decision the same day. With my community college, we have an agreement with Drexel, so I pretty much already know that I'm going to get in and everything. It's really a matter of what scholarship I get, because I'm not finishing my associate's degree. I'll be 1 class short in the fall. And for me, just because I know that I'm getting my that I'm getting my bachelor's and probably going to graduate school too, it doesn't really matter to me that much to get my associates and have that be like an actual degree and graduate from community college. But if you do graduate, you get a guaranteed scholarship based on your GPA. So I'm hoping that my scholarship ends up being like around the same amount of money and everything. And then with Drexel, I would spend 3 years there. So I would do 2 semesters or quarters. They have a quarter system. I would do 2 quarters of school and then 2 quarters of a co-op, which means I'd be working a full-time job in the real world. And like not even an internship, like they like really pay you and really make you like do stuff. And it's kind of what Drexel's known for. I think last year was the year that they celebrated their 100th year of co-op. So I was doing all my tours and like figuring out where I wanted to go and everything. They were celebrating that. So that was pretty cool to see. But it's just kind of crazy that like it's January 2020 now, and by the end of the year I'll be at a new school. I just don't know where I'm going yet, so we'll have to see about all of that. But I'm excited to like start and keep going and do something new. But in a second, you guys are going to see me use some of the tools that OneNote has, because I actually decided, I wrote these notes down wrong, basically. Macroeconomics is the header in this section, and microeconomics is the header as well. So in a second, you'll see me use the cut and paste tool, the second tool from the left. Next to the text tool, it kind of looks like a potato or an avocado shape with a plus on it. You'll see me use that tool, and that's why I'm scrolling for my notes, because I was like, am I supposed to write that header? I don't know. But you'll see me use the eraser and then use that cutting tool to select the text and fix it so that it's all in line and looks all nice all over again. And then I'll use that same tool to what am I saying? I'll use that same tool to fix the color. So I'll make that text all black all over again. But it's a pretty quick fix. It's pretty nice that you can like move the text around and not have to like redo everything all over again. But the other tool, like the spready tool that I just had clicked on, that allows you to put space between your words so you can move things down a line or up a line if you need to do that. And it works kind of like the selection tool. Like you could do the same thing with the selection tool. But it's a little bit easier because you're just moving all of the text in the entire document. You don't have to like circle anything or anything like that. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing there. I'm trying to think of what else. I only have a few seconds left, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, I hope that everybody's having a good start to their spring semester, and I hope that I'm not losing my mind while this video is going up, because I have 5 classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 1 Tuesday, Thursday. So I think by the end of Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to be pretty beat. But I'm excited, and I'm excited about my classes. I think I'll like most of them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.